Hi there, welcome to John's Workshop. This is part 33 of my UCS Millennium Falcon build. So last time we got these panels on that side. Now we're going to continue. Okay, it looks like I got everything sorted here, so let's get started. So, we're on to the cockpit area, I guess, and we are starting with old Han and Leia. And get that on there. Oh, they have two faces. There's Leia and Han. There we go. It's got black. I think those are just DL-44 blasters. I don't know if they really tried anything different with them. So, go over there. Okay. Ooh, right off with the front here. Okay. We gotta put a plate on top of that. Curious way to show the start. Okay, now some gray and brown plates. Be interesting to see how this comes along. Okay, okay, it's like that. Okay, that's it. And then we have the other two of these Technic bricks. Go on top like that. And then, two of these kind of connectors. And they stick in here. Interesting choice. I wonder if that's to hook something up or just to hold it together. And then some blue 1x1s. That's interesting. Okay, now take these plates and we have two rails. And this one modified plate, and then here's some of these slopes go in here. Okay, and then that goes on the front, I guess. Okay, that lines up. Now we take the two textured bricks, the grill texture on them. Oh, this light blue brick. And this red brick goes like that. It's got some colorful bricks going in. So now the other three of these 1x. We have lots of these guys. We have the snot brick. Those go like that, and then we have two of these two gray hinges. Oh, there's another one there. And then two hinges on the bottom. Okay, like that. And then I have a corner piece here with this snot brick. And then hinges go on the bottom. And top of that, there's that other hinge. Okay, so now this one goes on this side. And this one goes on this side. Okay, I see. So this is gonna maybe hook up to some stuff or hold on the canopy. Okay, now we have these 3 slopes, and we're supposed to put a brick in there? Yeah, there's a brick in here. I missed that. 1x2 goes in there, and then we pop those slopes on there, and there's the single weight 1x2 slope. Okay, now, with this, and we're gonna put this bracket on like that. One of these dark blue tiles, and then that goes there. Then we make another one for the other side, and the tile goes there. Now those go on the front here. Okay, like that. That looks right. Next we have the 2 just 1x1 snot bricks, and they go up here, and okay, no, I just have 1, no, it shows 1 there. Oh, they go on the, oh, that's right. Oh, I see. We gotta make this 2 of these with the stud and the plate. Curious little piece there, and then this goes up top here like that. Now we have 2 more of these slopes and 2 of these computer or screens or buttons. Okay. Well, it needs to be white in there, I'm not sure, and we can put the computer screens here. That's interesting. Just on the 1 stud, I guess. Okay. And then, okay, now we have 7x, and where's that long? That, oh, we're not using this yet. We have these 2, and they're supposed, we're putting this on upside down, and then putting those 2 technic beams on. And now the 2 red snot bricks with studs on both sides, and a 1x6, and they're supposed to go on the anti-stud part. And then this, well, I'd like it if it was showing it right, but I think those are also supposed to go on the anti-studs on that side. Then we have a bracket, and then this axle brick, stick the axle in there, pop that on top, okay, and then this actually goes this way, in like that, okay. We have this and another 2x6 plate, actually hold it together. Now where all these jumpers go, or some of the jumpers. So those go there. And then I have this 1x5 with the axle connector in the middle and plate there. Okay, now you need a 2x3. Popping those on there. that goes there. And I'm making a little bit of a control. This is a control panel. Got a couple of the computers in there. Okay, these go like that with the grills, because there's only these two grills on the top. And then that goes on like there. Okay. That's why everything's a little weird. And we have this one of these slopes goes on the middle, or not on top of the stud. Okay. So there's supposed to, no, there's not supposed to be a space. This is supposed to go back one. So that goes on the front. And then this goes like this. Okay. See there, that's better. And flip it over another axle with this big hinge piece. 2x4 hinge piece, and the axle brick goes behind it. And then another hinge piece and two plates to line that up. And now we take two of these slopes, inverse slopes, pop on there. Over, this is this way, and then that goes through that hole there, and then connects up through that to that axle, or I guess it just goes that far. Not quite all the way, because it's actually, I guess, by design, I suppose. Okay, now we get to use some of these slopes. We got a whole bunch of these 2x3 slopes. Okay, now we flip it over, and we have a hinge, inverse slope, and a pin. I want that, like that. Okay, and we're hooking that on here, back here. Okay, so that's neat. So that's gonna get the roundness of that cockpit on. And now we have a plate. We got two rails. Or just, yeah, two rails. We put just that's on one side, and then, oh, that's gonna hook up there. So that gets that nice finish. And now we take the two. So we're gonna pop these long blue pins in this one. Black pin here. And that goes on the bottom. And then the other one is just the two blue pins. Okay, and then that goes over, oh, it goes on the top here. Okay, like that. Now, next part here, two axle pins go in this guy. And now a little frame up. That a long gray plate here. Flip it over. And this inverse yellow slope. And we have the 1x4 Technic brick. Okay, and then take these two frames. We're going to hook them together. Put two pins on the front here. And then we're going to hook this stuff together. And this goes on the top. Okay. And that plate. And the smaller 4x8 plate on top. And then, oh, that's going to hook up over here. Oh, this is the arm that's going to hook things to the ship. I guess this would also be the hallway to the ship. Can't get that in there. It's not going to cooperate on the bottom side. There we go. Now we're going to make arm here. So this should be a long gray. This is going to make the angle. Get a stud here. And then that goes like that. And we're going to put that like so. A stud there. 1x3 black, and then the white tile. Okay, and the short white tile. And this grill, sloped grill. Okay, and then I take this 2x3, put it on like that, and then hook it onto here. Another plate on top and a grill. Oh, we have a couple of grills remaining. I thought they were out. Okay, now this should be interesting. So this goes here on the blue. And then we're going to take this black brick, hold that down, this tile here. Okay, and then jumpers on the top. And two studs and a tile. Okay, that goes here. Oh, now there's this quite a bit of a build here. Starting like that, we have a bracket. Two slopes. The black one, the black slopes, and then this plate. And we got the last of these jumpers going on this piece. Can get that in there. And there. So that's that. And then we have this one gray tile, stud, and this plate. Okay. And then it's a tile and a phone. There's a telephone. Headset on top of that. Okay, and then that is going on top of this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Now, two of the computer. Okay, they're going on this guy. Controls. Sure, they go on those snot bricks there. And then I can take out the archaic piece which they put in the printed piece they put in a paper bag all nice and undamaged. So that's great. And then those go on the snot bricks there, or the brackets. And can I get that to go without it breaking? That one's a little challenging. Now this one, and is that gonna go? There. Okay, there we go. Let's put some of the detail on here. We have two clear 1x2 plates, and then this panel, which is going with the clear parts up like that. So that completes that part. And now we have some more of the slopes. We're gonna finish putting all the slopes on. And we have a hinge with a pin. Okay, that goes this way. We don't put all three of them on. Or all four. We just put three of them on. Okay. Like that. There's a stud over there. I didn't see. Hard to see that there. And then two of these. One goes there, one goes there. Yeah, stair stepped, and then over, we're putting in that, and then the small. Oh yeah, the small one goes in between. Little weird there. Oh, but I think that is for reasons. So let's see. Okay, there's that side. Come back over here. And we have a droid arm with one of these pulleys. And that clips on to here. And then slides into that spot. Okay, that's neat. That's a neat little detail. Okay, now we have no, it's this hinge piece. Stud. And then a clip going this way, side clip. And the clip going up. The up clip goes there. Oh, and then we have a gun. The gun goes this way. I think I'm gonna put another stud on there. And a tile. And a slope, okay. Nothing goes on that clip, I guess. Okay, and then that goes on those jumpers. Okay, oh I see, the gun has to go that way so it can sit. So is it supposed to go sideways on the jumpers? And it's supposed to sit like that on the jumpers. Okay. There we go. And now another slope build here. And just a 1x1 plate, because that's going to hold a little slope Okay. I flip that over. And we're going to put some these pieces on here. That goes there. Goes there. This is going to grab a piece like that. Okay, and then we have one with a pin. I wonder how that's going to work. So those both have to slide in at the same time. So we have one of these. Inverse slopes go there. And a corner plate there. Okay, now it shows it's going on this side. So I guess it goes on those two. Just like that. Well, you can kind of see this red brick. Well, what? I don't know why they would show that. Okay, and now the side gets put together. With a, we have, where's that? I don't see that gray side clip. Oh, there it is. That goes there. This goes here, and then we have, there's a rail. Oh, there's that rail. That goes there. Like that. That plate goes there, and then we have this 1x2. Okay, and then that is supposed to go on the side here. Like this. Oh, that's why it's like that. How it lines up. Now, okay, and now we have another one of these kind of bigger pieces here for the other side. We're going to put a plate there. And we put a little slope there, and then another big one over. I was supposed to put a plate there, and then this holds that together. And this plate goes here. And this plate goes here. Then we have two of these again for the attachment. Okay, and now goes there, and this one goes here. And that goes on the top side here. So we're going to just slide that in. Pin isn't all the way in. There. Like that. That's closed in, and now I need one of these. And it's like, I think it's a lightsaber handle. This goes there. And then we're going to hook that to the ship. Okay. So this slides in over here somewhere. I'm going to say it's right there, and I think that's it right there. The pins are available, and they just have to push in. Can I get in there? Okay. nothing. Oh, only the top pins need to go in. There's nothing blocking those other 2 holes. Nope. It's just the top ones need to go in. There. That goes in. And now this is supposed to hook up where? Nothing? I don't think it's hooking up to anything. So one goes over. One goes this way. Goes this way. Because this is gonna go on top of there. To hold that in a bit better. Okay. Then this goes on top of that piece we just put in. That's how that holds in. And I think we're off to the next part. So last time I got this cockpit on. It's all connected and mounted inside. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and take it easy.